Alright, hopping on today for just a real quick one. So, the deck we are trying today. So, on the ladder, not too long ago, we faced a Zilean Ekko deck that was running this Voice of the Risen. I've also seen this deck on other streams, people playing it. And it just seems like a really neat sort of change or upgrade to the Zilean Ekko deck to kind of give it a little bit more closing power. So Voice of the Risen says if you've leveled a champion, allies have +2 attack. So this works quite well, just sort of naturally synergizes with this deck because it's always been pretty good at going wide between things like drop borders popping into play, ancient preparations you don't mind playing for the predict effect, and various other cheap threats that synergize or work well within the predict archetype. So giving them this +2 power to push big amounts of damage, large amounts of damage in the mid to late game seems quite good. And, you know, Ekko recently saw a fairly significant buff in that he's easier to level up. So it seems like a great kind of synergy there as well, that it would work out consistently. So, you know, saw this being used, took my list, and, you know, Zilean Ekko has been a favorite of mine for a little while, just lacking in power levels. So took that my list, fit this in, fit a couple other things in that I thought would make sense to run alongside it. For example, these Poro cannons give us a little bit more ways of going wide and taking advantage of the Voice of the Risen ability. And so, yeah, we're just gonna jump on the ladder and see how it feels, see how it works today. Because, like I said, Ekko Zil is Ekko's probably my favorite champion in this game in terms of design and like fun factor and all that stuff. And I've always felt it kind of a shame that he didn't feel super competitive. So I'm curious to see how this Voice of the Risen build, you know, just feels within this archetype. And if it can meaningfully change the power level of this deck to feel more consistent, be able to more consistently close out games. I think I'll keep one Scrying Sands as a combat trick, sort of. But I like this one too. I think it's fine. It might be okay to get rid of the Scrying Sands, but I feel like it could be. They're a more aggressive list. So this buying us time to get to our you know, late game. Seems like it could be worthwhile. I'm just gonna pass here. They could play the 3-1 as a follow-up. They could also just open attacks and then I could like kinda Scrying Sands. I think I'd rather save that since I have the Aspiring Tormentor to line up our next draw. I think I'm okay to bank Spellman next turn. We don't have a decent turn 3 play right now, but I think I'm okay with just ensuring that we get an Ekko. Maybe that's bad in the face of a... I guess. I'm gonna throw something on it just to trigger the Fated keyword, perhaps. Nope, they decide not to. That's always feels like a bad draw. Kind of interesting thing with the Poro cannons now it builds is that, well, the Voice of the Risen and the Poro cannon. Now, okay, hold on. While I'm thinking about this, what removal could they have that punishes me for just playing out the Ekko? I don't think there is any.
What made you jump?
So to finish my thought, drawing drop borders always felt kind of bad, but with the Voice of the Risen, getting a 1-mana 3/3, it doesn't feel as bad, and also because we have Poro cannons, we could just discard them for the drop borders. How far away are you from doing your thing? Quite far. This can get quite large. I feel like I'm supposed to start by shooting this and seeing what he does because I don't want to get got by something as simple as a Bastion. I could also shoot this and see what he does to begin with. Because if he wants to waste combat tricks... Okay. Stun. Is this worth hitting with Rite of Negation? Is this worth hitting with Rite of Negation? We're gonna go down to 2 mana. It might be okay. Rite of Negation might be something I'd rather save for the blade of the big blade, though.
I got all the time in the world.
Oops, what did I click? Maybe I'm supposed to take this one because they could be running things like Flock and whatchamacallit. Okay. That is a big dragon. Not sure how we're gonna beat that, if I'm being honest.
Don't touch it.
Am I just taking... I think I just take the 5 here for now.
If we can undo what has been done,
We can, Timekeeper. Let me show you.
That might let us beat it eventually, but for now...
Better dead than topside.
Listen to me.
Wow, just the best draws from our deck today. I guess I'll try this, and when they Bastion, I will just concede, because we're not really doing much else here. Our deck decided not to give us any of our interesting draws. I suppose if we run off a bunch of time bombs, maybe then we could do stuff. At least they're not giving this Overwhelm. I mean, that's giving us a shot here.
These hands know little and magic.
can you guess my favorite herb?
Time, Sage. This is a joke, right?
So he has another one of these ladies then. This is not. That seems like a strange play then, to me. I'll just do this to start. There's a voice. Does that really do anything though?
Future is whatever I make.
The awkward thing is that they get the, they're gonna get to, if I play this to like kill these two,
I will die when I am ready.
they're just gonna get the ability to reforge the blade, which is, you know, obviously not ideal. Break's not awful.
Years spent training. Every fighter falls.
Just a moment.
Am I supposed to try to kill something here? Let's start here. Ooh. I'm doing this to find an Ekko, basically. I guess I'm okay drawing you. Because if we don't find an Ekko, then I can just... So I'm not leveling up, is that what's happening here? I think I still want to do this. Oh, I'm an idiot. I would have gotten 2 Echoes? Oh, derp. That's too bad. I didn't really think about that. I kind of forgot that was a possibility.
Bright future.
That's okay, my opponent punted too by thinking that the Hush thing would work.
This is my future. Our stories, our struggles have built this empire.
Noxus will pay for what they did to us.
What's up, show me? Liking the new board?
Little front heavy, but yeah, I guess it's alright.
Gotta focus.
I'll have my revenge.
We were never.
Whoa, that's kind of greedy. Yeah, could have gotten one of our thermo beams. Alright, we still can, I guess, if I
back
just
to me now.
pass.
Let's not go back to that timeline. Oh, hello, Ekko.
Sup, Zil?
Anyway. Right, so if I remember that you can get multiple echoes off of the thingy there, we definitely just swing, let them die. I play the chrono break, and then we swing with 2 echoes, draw a bunch of cards, and maybe can just like whittle down their big dragon with a bunch of removal, with a bunch of burn and removal, or just burn them out. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I wish I'd remembered that. Been a while since I played this deck, so what can I say? Looking for our kitty cat 1-drop. That's not a really great draw, is it? Don't really need the 4-drop, the 4-mana 3/4s. Boy, oh boy, you guys are showing up the openers
Better dead than topside.
a little bit too often. Stay in the deck until I see you, please. I
Man,
guess we
I'm
could
good.
start here, see what they do, and then decide from there. Probably still just playing a Zilean. So that's pretty good against this, because then you can't, like, kill it, but...
Now, then, or soon.
Can't kill it, but we can stop it from striking, which is nice.
These are my streets.
Sure.
Have a mushroom. Have 3. Can you guess my favorite herb?
Time! Sage? This is a joke, right?
I think I'm not supposed to pick those at this point.
There they go.
This is my time.
Just a girl, her motorcycle, and justice. Ready to roll.
Think it's worth killing.
Wrong turn.
I think I'm supposed to just play one of these out. Kinda want
We
an
can always
Ekko.
rely on you to keep us safe.
Need my Ekko. You're just passing?
Some will ascend. All will become legends.
Tough places breed tough people.
I guess swinging there is not the worst. There we go, there's the Ekko.
Giving chase. Nuh-uh.
So if they kill the Ekko, at least we can play second voice of the Risen and swing for really big damage.
If it ain't my favorite time-traveling genius, punk buddy.
Well, I'd be weirded out if I wasn't.
We must tell our stories, lest they be forgotten.
Okay. Neat. So I could do this to get rid of 2 blockers, potentially.
A little bit of future firepower.
Okay.
I've always been a fun guy. Would a mushroom help?
Still dead, so they need some other form of interaction.
Just as I thought.
I think I keep Ekko here. I'm not sure about Ancient Prep. I think I toss that back.
Time! I need more time!
Can a spirit fight to the death? Thinking I'll learn soon.
Give me your malice creatures of doom!
That's a good question. I think I'm okay.
I don't
with-
want to eat whatever woke you up.
I'm gonna save this for when we're looking for both the Hexite crystals and the time bomb.
If we can undo what has been done,
We can, Timekeeper. Let me show you.
Our opponent's going hard.
Mind's a wonder!
Don't touch it.
The crystal! The magic that calls to me!
Too bad we didn't see that sooner.
We'll make them pay!
How good is Thermo Beam here? Darkness just kills something. I guess it could pass, but we're just gonna lose the mana. I'm pretty sure our opponent's not gonna pass back, or they're not gonna play something. So I could Thermo Beam this. He plays that. He can't play a second Vigar at least. Guess we want to take that out.
My plans!
Okay, now he can find a second Vigar and play it, I suppose.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
Really could use a time bomb. Look, things are looking grim for our hero. Another Thermo Beam's okay. We're dead to this darkness either way, so I might as well just... That could be okay, I suppose.
light is a lure in the dark.
When things converge like that.
Ekko, you were supposed supposed to be here tomorrow.
You said that yesterday. Good one, Zil. High five, yeah. Gotta focus.
Chrono break. The question is, do I do Zilean's Chrono Shift, or do I just look to Chrono Break? I guess it all depends on what I find here. Do I want a Voice of the Risen?
Oh, right. I remember this. Do over?
Our stories, our struggles have built this empire.
Question is, am I trading this for that? I don't
This is mine.
think so. Looks like Crystal's nice. Do I like second Ekko? Or do I try to look? Yeah.
No, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
Where were you in that last prediction?
The sea is too shallow a grave.
You still gotta show me how to ride that thing.
Why? Not like you ever did anything for me.
Oh, maybe this was a mistake because
Through time and space.
now I can't hold up the whatchamacallit. I think opponent's in a good spot. I don't know why they're worried. No attacks is so good for us. Holy smokes. I think they're supposed to attack there.
Gotta focus.
Together! This dies. I don't know if I like that quite yet. Is it the second time trick or Preservarium for cards?
All coming back to me now.
I gotta go with this, but I might start by passing.
Just out of reach. Took a few timelines, but you're okay now, right?
Senna, Nagakaburos would have me slay you.
Nagakaburos can get in line.
Acacia needs you, my friend.
not sure if this is the right way to do this.
Second time's worse.
I just killed this now.
I pull the strings.
This is unblockable in that case. Yeah, I think our opponent's in a fine position here. They have like... Oof. Oh, did they get their third, whatchamacallit? Sure.
Oh dear.
I wonder if our time bombs would have helped us there. I mean, in terms of card advantage, almost certainly, but we didn't have a way to deal with their big board. The time bombs would have dealt with all those spiders early on, save us a little bit of life. Leveled Zilean, obviously, give us a lot of cards to work with. Like we could have had like double Hexite Crystal. Like back-to-back turns, 2 Hexite Crystals would have cleaned up their board really nice. Maybe I'm supposed to play for that instead. I think I want my my cat turn 1. Didn't get it, so they're of course gonna have the 1/2. Yeah,
Get crew.
1/2 that pot shots us.
Time is winding.
Maybe it's okay still. Level 3/3.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
That's worse because now you could have my Excite Crystal, I suppose. If it went straight to the bottom of the deck.
None can compare.
Time. I need more time.
Now I'll go ahead and play this now so that it's a blocker on their
Now
next
don't
attack.
change fate that I can see it.
Well, there's that. I think we take this. I'm okay just killing these now.
Quickly.
Think his thing, yeah, happens. It does mean that he's of course gonna play a leveled Gangplank, but yeah. I guess we can go Time Trick, Thermo Beam, kill him, play Ekko.
There's plenty of killing left.
He could have Monster Harpoon. Maybe I'm supposed to bait that out with this.
To speak and be heard. That
Oh,
is
right, I
true
don't have
power.
a level champion yet.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Okay, well, this is fine.
Just out of reach.
Could do these two and have a nice big attack, but then
Only the strong survive! Carved from the savage code.
Do we think that they're gonna play Warning Shot? Oh wait, I only have 6. Oh, why did I think I had 7 still? That's annoying. Alright, yeah, that's annoying.
I rescued this morning.
I mean, I see the thing in his hand, so I'm gonna swing.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone. Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me, Captain.
Probably play this in response, but it does mean that his powder keg doesn't work
I refuse.
as well.
The dead don't need barrel.
Heed our word.
Am I supposed to take some hits here? Well, no, wait, I lose these guys either way, right? So, never mind. Well, that's what they took from us before. Kinda hard to play around the thing we don't know that they get. Rough.
Rewind.
Explosive. Even I can run out of time.
I don't imagine that's a very good matchup for us. Well, I mean, both champions are incredibly devastating once leveled, so that's kind of the point. Most mid-range decks can't really keep up with that. What they're doing. Just gotta hope to have the removal, or hope that you can get under what they're doing, which is really tough in a lot of instances. Ours is a little bit of a slower deck, so it doesn't surprise me that we're probably losing to that deck more often than not. No. They seemed like to be more aggressively slanted, so maybe the Hexite Crystals really keep their stuff at bay.
The crystal!
I'm okay trading with that. I'm fairly certain the opponent's not taking that block, but if they do, I think it's better for us. Now, if they do play Ahri, I think we can get them, because this requires that she strikes, and Scrying Sand stops that, because you need to have an attack in order to strike. I think I look for something else. Unfortunately, we can't kill her because we only have 2 attack.
Just out of reach.
Pretty sure they're just gonna take this hit again. I suppose if they have a second Ahri or a second droplet, they might not care as much. Or they could just block Recall. That's also an option. Retreat recall or retreat return. Yeah.
Keithia is
Guess we'll take
depending
that.
on me.
No going back.
I think I want to start here. So if we hit that Hexite crystal, that's really good. Ooh.
Blood for Noxus. Yeah.
Now you've got the upper hand.
Bit of a non-bow, I mean, like, this thing is reset now, so they don't care about killing one of my 2/1s, which is fine.
Hide and seek, huh?
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Yikes, drop border. Come on now. It's a strange play.
Present and future, all in my hands.
I mean, at least we can go kind of wide next turn. Like, if he gets to stick around.
Think you're fast? Cute. We must tell our stories, lest they be forgotten. Heads up.
We can go pretty wide, which is kind of nice.
Man, I love this board.
Nothing really stays the same.
Our stories, our struggles have built this empire. Together! Want to see these moves up close?
What a weird
Here's our chance.
build.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Man, I love this
We're
board.
back. Alright. Unfortunately, we didn't duplicate any cards with him, but I think that's okay. These are not great duplicates either. I think if they just pass, like if they're not doing anything this round, I think we're playing the scrying, at least a scrying sands just to get a predict. Draw something interesting.
Nuh-uh.
Oh.
These are my streets.
Can like force them to have something too. Yes, I would like my Ekko, please. We could do it again, but I need room for my Ekko anyway, so.
I suppose soon should be now.
Yeah, this is a strange build for sure.
Future is whatever I make it. Never had luck, never needed it.
Easy to say with that Z drive of yours.
I do my own stunts.
Oh, I should have played him for before
it's
these
on.
two, because if he
Want to
trades,
see these moves up close?
it's a -2 attack. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. It looks like it wouldn't have mattered yet, but... Alright, what else does our opponent have going for them?
Hey, you want me to rewind? You need more time.
What a little punk. It's a lot of numbers changing. I have to imagine he's got like a stun, maybe. Maybe he has concussive palm in his build. We're calling that one.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Yeah, so he should be at 3. Part of me wants the redraw, part of me wants the right negation as like just an insurance against any wacky thing he could be running that I'm not thinking of.
Deja vu isn't what it used to be.
I could just do this and line up my next draw since that thing's going away anyway. Well, Hexlite Crystal's nice. Oh, maybe I should have played this just so I could have a second one. No, it doesn't matter.
I go where the winds blow. For now.
Okay.
2 steps into moonlight.
What now?
Nuh-uh.
Our stories live on.
I mean, is there any reason why I'm not
You
just doing
will
this?
listen.
Then if, whatever this last card is, if it can interact with this, I'll just Rite of Negation.
Whoa! This thing is hot! Ekko! You still gotta show me how to ride that thing.
Why? Not like you ever did anything for me.
This is my future.
Raise our voices.
is a teacher to us all.
It was a really long match. That start. It's okay, I suppose. Something to do on one is always nice. Besides drop order. Okay, that's good too. I could. Am I supposed? Honestly, it might be right to just start with the Poros. What am I getting rid of though? I kind of want to keep Rite of Negation for like, I don't know. There's certain points in the game where there might be. It might just be this one. Keep the deck as clear of shrooms as possible is probably a good plan.
What have we here?
Am I thermo beaming her? I think so. Should get kind of annoying. And I want to I'm supposed to start with you. Not taking out my 1/1 elusive in your Teemo deck, that seems strange. Huh. Ekko's a bit of a tough sell when he's not even really close to
We can always rely on you to keep us
leveling.
safe.
Maybe I just take the card advantage. Okay, now he realized that maybe that's a good target. I don't think I'm gonna write that.
Turn it like so.
Rule 102. Practice makes perfect.
Definitely gotta burn her. Feels kind of bad though, but that's gonna start getting out of control. guess. Obviously, they could have a second one, but I mean, letting two of them come into play also feels bad. We can't really deal with a second one right now. I'm assuming she picked an X. Oh, that's strange. Does it not show what they're picking?
See what I've learned?
Yeah, I just kind of wish it would actually show the actual choice that they made. It's probably Ekko, but... If they're picking that one instead of the blocker for this, then I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Kate would be bad. We could double Mystic Shot her, I suppose. Got a blocker for this. Ekko doesn't die to that. Right, a negation for protection for Ekko, potentially. We'll see. I'm just hoping they don't have a Caitlyn, I guess. I think is the big thing we want to avoid.
Oh, they found me.
Activate the effects of all traps. Would have been worse. Yeah, are we playing Ekko? I feel like I need to. I don't think I could take a hit from either of these.
Got a good feeling about tomorrow. Back in the game.
Ooh, quite a collection! Another day in the field.
So we're hoping...
Get all that?
So we can do
Well, you had a
this, 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 and this.
Push on without me.
Hopefully they don't have a way to deal another point of damage to Ekko. I think I just go for the redraw. It's a good sign, I suppose. Problem is, this deck doesn't have any healing, so I have to get a little lucky.
I do my own stunts.
Let's hope to start looking for, yeah, stuff like this.
No, deja vu isn't what it used to be. Just out of reach. I got you, little guy. Could have sworn he said something. And topside.
Careful now.
Order mushroom help.
What is your final
Don't
card?
those fools know I own this
That's
city?
scary.
Oh, right. I remember this.
That's unfortunate.
All right. That's the last time that happens.
Ugh. I think we played as well as we could have for the most part in that game. I'm not really sure if we could have done anything meaningfully different.
The crystal!
We can Zilean before them. I think we're in a good spot.
Now, when am I? Ah, a paradox. At another time, we might have been friends.
My plans!
I think I take the thermo beam. I want a way to kill like their bigger threats, their key threats. Um.
Oh dear, I don't like this timeline at all.
Yeah. I don't want to fight you.
Maybe I'm supposed to play this? I don't know.
Do over?
Voice of the Risen would be very, very nice now, obviously, since our board is quite
Slip through my
large.
paws!
Let's go ahead and play this. I think we can take 4 here.
Some will ascend. All will become legends.
Bright future, just as I've always known it would be.
Things converge like that. Now, what made you jump like that?
I think there was no reason to play that in the way I did. I'm fine doing a full swing here. Looking for that Hexite crystal. The Hexite crystal would be really bad. If I were them, I would just pass and hope to draw into it. I think that brings them back. Unless that they have something else in the deck that really helps them here.
Heed our words. You will listen.
All coming back to me now.
3 mana rally is enough.
Just as I thought.
This is the guy we faced before. Definitely want the Thermo Beam. Mystic Shot's okay too. Drawing drop border, not great.
Ye started without me.
Of course.
Hello, new best friend.
Whoa, cat.
Maybe I should have started with this, seeing if I could find the crystal. Nah. So this was obviously a great hit for us because it means he can't trigger Plunder this turn without spending a,
These are my streets.
whatchamacallit? What's kind of awkward about it though is it does mean our time bombs turn this on, which is funny. Are we in the market for another Fallen Feline? I think it'd be okay.
I don't want to eat whatever woke you up.
Maybe I'll still just swing there. No, then it just block with that probably.
Safety will cost you.
My past flashes!
Now we'll definitely Feral Prescience before we make a decision. Could hit one of the 2 Hexite crystals we have. No such luck. I don't think I really care for either of those. I think a random off the top of the deck is going to be better than any of that on average. We're getting plundered either way, so I don't think taking another 2 damage... Or we're getting... Yeah, they're getting damage through either way, so I don't think taking... The Monkey Idol... Taking that out with Thermal Beam might actually be okay. It's iffy. I'm gonna go for it because... I'm just gonna pass to start.
silver I talk, for gold I
It's another good use of that. That's all kind of rough. I think we're playing for our crystals at this point. That's the awful choice that I had before.
My plans!
I've proved myself
Yeah.
to the War Mother.
That stinks.
Don't touch it.
Let's do this to save ourselves some life. Keep this because I think letting one more damage too, but to keep a blocker is fine. There's the Hexite Crystal, a little late. Voice of the Risen, not as good as just hitting like a Ekko or Zilean.
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me.
Pretty much a kill on sight, so may as well just get rid of it. They know we have this, which cleans up this their board. So they might try to trigger. Wow, that's a really awful.
See what I've learned? Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Keep up, keep up.
Are the Poros better than looking for stuff? There's an Ekko. I think I'm gonna keep passing.
You know the value of coin.
I guess if they stole our one of a right of negation, they could stop. So. It was a pretty quick choice on that predict. I bet you they found a champion. Which stinks because we want to play Ekko, and then they're gonna play Sejuani, and we're not gonna get thingy. We're not gonna get to utilize his ability this round.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
You could also just have Monster Harpoon. Based on that, that's what it feels like they have here.
Ever consider a henching career?
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone.
I'm surprised they block there if this is their follow-up. Seems strange. I mean, we're just dead to their open attacks, right? So... yeah, that matchup feels pretty impossible. I mean, I guess we had a pretty below average draws, to be fair. If we'd gotten some of our stuff out earlier. Yeah, but still. Zilean on 2 sounds lovely. Start working towards those time bombs.
Now, then.
Don't need any of that, so I'll just skip. 2/2 blocker for that, at least, which is nice. Got a voice.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
The unfortunate thing is... Okay. Leveled Ekko on 4 feels awesome. We'll see if it lives. He could be a build that's running things like that could be running things like single combat.
Got a good feeling about tomorrow.
He could also have concerted strike here as well.
Time, Sage? This is a joke, right?
I don't know. I think the upside of this connecting is pretty big. I think I'd rather just play it out. I don't have any other really interesting plays. I suppose we could start by passing and see what they do, because they're not too likely to pass back. They want to level.
We were never fated to bow.
Ugh, that's so irritating. I guess it depends on how much mana they leave up. Very, very irritating.
We must tell our stories, lest they be forgotten.
I feel like if he just swings with this, I'm taking the hit. But it could be right to try to mark a bunch of damage on him as well.
This is my future.
Okay, well, let's see what he has. We can beat barrier effects. He has Bastion, that's annoying. But hopefully we can find, you know, whatchamacallit. Chrono Break. Maybe I'm supposed to play this before swinging just to see if we find Chrono Break, because then it can it lets me more safely swing with everyone. And just have a really good attack that they can't really do much about. Annoyingly, this still has tough, so I can't kill it in response to the Zenith Blade with Mystic Shot. Makes me wonder what they have in hand that they're debating here. I almost feel like you want to just not block. You're at a healthy 20. Why risk something? Like, why risk your Pantheon? Your Pantheon is definitely your win con. And he's leveled next turn too. Maybe they're just having connection issues. Okay, looks like it's the ladder. Alright. start with this. Thermal breaks are always great, so we'll pick that.
No, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
I don't think I want to play it yet. I think we can like soft pass. We can pass to our opponent, see what they do.
Time is wasting.
That's unfortunate. Kind of wanted to see how that would play out. I think we'll do one more. See if we can get a full match in before we call it quits for today. We'll try one more time. We might play another one after this though, if we can get a more interesting matchup. Do I like the Mystic Shot? Yes. Pretty much have to keep the Thermo Beam, I think, in most instances.
Let's get 'em, crew. Finger on the trigger.
I'll just pass. What else we got going? Wow. We're just gonna die to. They're all gonna die to make it rain. Not sure why that card has a second point of toughness, but it does.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp. In range.
Back in the game.
I have a second one, so if they want to like Monster Harpoon this one, okay, I suppose. Could also do Keg Creator into Make It Rain. Definitely a possibility for them.
Like a fish in water.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
If this can connect, then we can start drawing some decent cards.
Yippee! I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
I do my own stunts.
Maybe we can
This is outrage.
pull something off.
Right, I remember this.
Yeah, I might actually want to kill this, because this I can stop with the scrying sands. Sure.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to stop that.
topside.
Your king has returned.
Rewind.
Fight for your lives! Carved from the savage cold.
Time! I need more time!
That's a Zilean. Okay.
Let's do this.
That was not what I meant to click. Still 2 away from leveling Ekko, huh? I'll just take that hit. I think we'll put it down to 7. Do this. Maybe I'm still supposed to play Zilean out.
The way is always the same.
Poro cannon.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
Ekko, you were supposed to be here tomorrow.
You said that yesterday. Good one, Zil. High five, yeah. Gotta focus.
Show them our teeth.
Yeah, you already did it the first time, bro. So let's try to get a mystic shot. Or that.
All coming back to me now.
Billboard's dead to Hexite Crystal. Yeah, there. I think I'm supposed to revive the Ekko, though. Save this for the next turn.
I do my own stunts.
I guess if they have another Sejuani, they can just do Fury of the North to stop the Hexite Crystal from doing its thing. So we're definitely going to block her as a just in case.
Right, I remember this.
Think Time Trick is better than a random card off the top since we have maximum mana. That's kind of nice.
Let's do this.
There's a Fury. Should have put her first. If this was their plan.
time and space.
Now we can survive at least.
Try again.
We must tell our stories, lest they be forgotten.
Alright, well, we take those. Our opponent kind of screwed up with their Sejuani. I think using the warning shot just to draw a card off of our deck with the black market merchant in the first place was kind of greedy, but even with the second one in hand, I think you just saved them. Especially because we hadn't used our attack token yet. Yeah, I don't think it's right. I think you wait for us to attack, and if we don't, you're fine with that, because the longer the game goes, the more favored you are with that deck against against decks like ours. So anyway, that's gonna do it for today. 90 minutes with this one. Yeah, this is really fun. I'm glad we gave this one a shot, because I was really interested to see how this played out with this new slight change, and it felt really good. We had some rough matchups, mostly against the Plunder mid-range deck. The rest of the decks felt totally winnable. It just, lack of experience or just bad luck is what did us in some of those other matches. The deck feels really reasonable. I mentioned several times, Ekko is one of my favorites, probably, if not my favorite champion in this game, just in terms of design, fun factor, etc., etc. So having something that feels reasonable with this champion in it is awesome. There's definitely a few cards like that I'd be looking to, see if they're worth the inclusion. I've always had this one of Rite of Negation in the deck as a kind of a just in case, this thing that you can kind of hit off of your predicts just as an insurance policy when you're ahead. I still think I'd keep that in the deck. The one card, Feral Prescience, I wasn't sure of at the start of this, but having this guaranteed way of ensuring that your Echoes level up as fast as possible does feel pretty good. So I think I'd keep them in for now. Not sure about 3 Poro Cannon. I wanted all 3 to see how they feel. Obviously, they're great in certain spots when you're kind of, when you got this leveled Voice of the Risen, which means you've probably had a leveled Zilean or Ekko. So the question is, do we need this many of this deck, of this card, when we're already probably ahead with a Voice of the Risen? Because this card is just awful without Voice, right? Yeah, drop borders, but you know what? Drop borders as this 1 mana 3/3 when your Voice is out, and if they're not that, then just having this thing that you can discard to the Poro Cannons feels okay. So I feel like the drop borders are still reasonable. It's just, there's just a lot of, predict is just a mechanic that's going to have a lot of high variance in it. Sometimes you're going to hit, your Hexite Crystals in 1 or 2 turns after you're playing your Fallen Felines, and then you're really far ahead against other aggro and mid-range decks, and sometimes you're never going to see them in a game, and then this card is embarrassing because it's a 1 mana 2/1 that didn't do anything. That's just the kind of archetype Predict is. So the main reason why I enjoy it so much is because of that, actually, because it's just so many. There's so much variability in the way games play out, and the Predict options themselves just add so much interesting sequencing decisions to every game. Happy New Year, Sayarif Charisma. Sayarif Charisma, thank you for the Happy New Year, and goodbye to you too. Are you just jumping between chats saying Happy New Year to everyone? It's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me though today. Yeah, I had fun deck, awesome. I'd probably keep playing this in my time off stream. But for now, that's gonna do it for today. Have a Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you next week. We're going to play more Legends of Runeterra on the regular as much as possible. So yeah, enjoy. Thanks, Kamalisk. Happy New Year to you too, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.